Why smart people make bad decisions. Have you ever wondered why some of the smartest people make the worst decisions? It might seem counterintuitive, but it's not about intelligence. It's about unseen mental traps that even the brightest minds can fall into. These are cognitive biases that we don't always recognize, but they shape our choices in ways we don't expect. It's easy to assume that having a high IQ or advanced knowledge means you make better decisions. But research has shown that even the most intelligent people are not immune to common cognitive errors. Today, let's explore 3 of the most powerful brain traps that can lead smart people down the wrong path. The first is called the availability heuristic. Our brains tend to rely on the most readily available information when making decisions. In other words, we favor what we can easily recall, even if it's not the full picture. For example, imagine you hear about a plane crash on the news. The next time you consider flying, you might feel nervous, despite the fact that statistically, flying is far safer than driving. But because that dramatic crash is fresh in your mind, it overpowers the real data. This is the availability heuristic at work. Next, there's the overconfidence bias. It's easy to think that because you're intelligent, your reasoning is always correct. This bias can be especially dangerous because it often leads people to ignore alternative viewpoints or dismiss expert advice. Overconfident thinkers might make risky decisions, like investing in a market they don't fully understand, or refusing to consider outside opinions simply because they feel they know better. It's a trap that smart people often fall into because they trust their own judgment a little too much. And then, there's the sunk cost fallacy. This is when we continue investing time, money, or effort into something that clearly isn't working, simply because we've already committed so much to it. Think about someone staying in a failing relationship or sticking with a failing business, not because there's any hope for success, but because they're unwilling to accept the loss of their past investments. It's a classic case of holding on for the wrong reasons. So, how do you avoid falling into these traps? The key is simple. Take a step back before making big decisions. It's important to pause and reflect. Challenge your assumptions, consider other perspectives, and, if possible, consult with others who might have a different view. While intelligence alone won't protect you from making bad choices, awareness of these biases can help you make better, more informed decisions. Smart thinking isn't just about what you know, it's about knowing when your brain is leading you astray. Being able to recognize and counteract these mental traps can be a game changer, helping you to make decisions that are not just quick or easy, but genuinely smart.